but that's why I came here to Cincinnati. I want to help these guys win football games. I'm a Bengal now, so it's not these guys. I'm a part of that. So I was happy to step in and do what I love to do, and that's play the game of football. And now it's to be a Cincinnati Bengal, which I take a lot of pride in. It's wild.
How comfortable were you being thrown into that situation?
I always take a lot of pride and confidence in being prepared, especially mentally. But I think that was the second time I had been in shoulder pads in 8 months, since my days in Minnesota, previous employment about 8 months ago. So regardless, I was prepared. I knew that when called upon, I wanted to make sure I was ready to go because you already got so much respect for guys in this locker room, in this organization. And I wanted Ted Karras to be able to count on me. I wanted Joe Burrow to be able to count on me. I wanted Zach Taylor to be able to count on me. And like I told you, it wasn't the ideal situation that you would draw up, but I had extreme confidence in myself to be able to step in and be a vessel to help the Bengals win when called upon, and that I was just called upon earlier than I thought.
What was your external impression of Joe before you got to meet him?
My external impression was I didn't quite know, what Joe Burrow was all about. I knew that he was a dog. I knew Joe Burrow was out here going to Super Bowls and leading the Bengals to winning seasons. But being here now, being able to see the way he goes about his business, the type of leader that he is, how he carries the Cincinnati Bengals and the guys around him is pretty special. And for me, it was a special moment to be able to share the field with him, not only share the field, but be able to protect him. And that's something I'm going to take a lot of pride in for the rest of this season being a Bengal.
What's the biggest thing you've noticed just being around him a short amount of time?
I just say how dialed he is. How dialed he is. The focus is always there. I don't think one time I've seen him joking around, laughing during a walkthrough or relax on the sideline. This dude is always dialed, and you kind of watch him and you wonder, is he dialed like this all the time? Is this his demeanor or what? And I'm still trying to figure him out, and he's trying to, I'm sure, figure me out. But I got a lot of respect for him, and I take a lot of pride in protecting him. I can tell you that.
Do you get a sense for how competitive he is?
Yeah, extremely competitive. For me, being an older player in this league, I've been around a lot of quarterbacks, been on a lot of football teams, and he's one of the most dialed guys that I've seen. He seems like one of the most competitive guys. He wants to win. You could tell when he walks in this building and then when he leaves this building that he eats, breathes, and sleeps football, and what he wants to do is win championships. And for me, blocking for him, you wouldn't want anything else as your quarterback.